the first ever fully functional client for mobile.
Today's video, we're going to be looking at the first ever actual MCPE client.
First ever actual MCPE client, okay? This is not a texture pack, this is not an add-on or something. This is literally like the first MCPE client to ever exist.
Alright, so if you are active in the MCPE community or Minecraft Bedrock community in general, you might know how hyped people are when it comes to clients. If you don't know what clients are, they are basically designed to provide players with a better experience of the game. And as for now, there are hundreds of clients available. But it wasn't always like this. Just a year ago we had close to no clients for Minecraft Bedrock community, and within a year, the number went from 0 to 100. And that makes me think about the future of MCPE clients, and that's what we are gonna talk about in this video. Before we go ahead, if you are new here, then a sub to the channel would be greatly appreciated. Also shout out to these amazing channel members. If you would like to get a shout out and other cool perks, you can click the join button or link in the description. Now enjoy the video. So before talking about the future, let's go back in time a bit. Around 13 months. A texture pack named Astral Client was blowing up, everyone in the community was using it, every YouTuber was making video on it, and getting thousands of views. Some of them were clickbaiting people, and even giving wrong info about client. Every other YouTuber was talking about it, and using it. Most of them used it for its clean UI, and Java-like appearance. Astral Client absolutely blew up, to a point that, it was even called as best Minecraft Bedrock client. Okay, so, by the time I'm editing this, I decided to go on Astral Client's website. And I found something hilarious. Until Potato Pie 25 made a video on it, talking about how Astral Client is not actually a client. That video blew up, and the fall of Astral Client began. After this, there was a sudden spark in MCPE client community, and people started making their own clients. Or I should say texture pack. There's a whole lot of argument going on even today over if a texture packer add-in should be called as client. I thought over it and came up with a solution. And what I think is we should call them as semi-clients. Meaning, they aren't fully a client, but partially are. Clients like Sketch Client and Bedezu Client can be considered as semi-clients, as they aren't just a texture pack, and aren't completely client too. Now back to present time, there's this new actual client which is blowing up, and every other YouTuber is making video on it. It's called Lion Client. Most of you might know about it, but for those who don't, it's basically Toolbox without hacks. They recoded the Toolbox app, which was pretty easy, as the owner of Lion Client says. It has some pretty basic features like full bright, zoom, armor HUD, and auto sprint. But I don't get the point of them releasing the client, even after they knew that it's gonna get banned. So do not use it on any server, as auto sprint is bannable. Also, auto sprint and toggle sprint are two different things. Before we go ahead and talk about the future, let's first talk about what we really need in MCPE client, as features like keystrokes are basically useless for mobile. People just want it because they think it's cool. Features we really need are F5 or quick perspective changer, toggle sprint, not auto sprint, and a time and environment changer. I am not completely sure if all these features are possible, but in the near future, I think some of them will be. Now let's talk about future of MCPE client. We can't completely predict the future, but we can speculate. Also, this is just what I think, and you are free to correct me in the comments. So, remember just 13 months ago, we had nothing but a texture pack on the name of client. But now, people are actually working on clients. And in the span of 1 to 2 years, we probably will have an actual MCPE client with useful features. So we can definitely say that future of MCPE client is bright. Anyways, that's all for this video. Hope you all liked it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and peace out.